guys, give me 1 second. Someone tried to murder me. Oh, hey guys. Nothing happened. What's up? Hey. I'm Philip Punisher Collins, and this is another episode of The Audio Critic. A special, well, I wouldn't say special, but an independent movie that I watched on Netflix called Doom Annihilation. And honestly, I didn't know it. I mean, I know about the Doom movies and all that, but when I first saw the picture, I thought it was going to be animated. I'm like, okay, this would be cool, you know, it can be violent and all that. Nope, live action. And I was looking at some reviews. Some people was like, oh, it's better than the Doom one with Dwayne Johnson and all that. And let me just say, fuck those people. Because I was highly disappointed. Yeah, it had, like, the settings were good and all that, but the zombies or the hell spawns, whatever you want to fucking call them, look shitty. Like, I can't really even explain it better than that. Like, the IMDb score of 3.5 out of 10 is pretty accurate. And I wanted to make this video to warn you guys, don't see this movie. Pretty much. That's pretty much like that whole video. But like I said, like the thing, the saving grace is the look of it. Now, the main creatures look alright until they shoot beams out of their chest and it looks fucking fake as hell. Like, I thought I could do a better job with the special effects than what they did. And you can tell they had the same 6 to 8 people playing the zombies because they all look the same. They stayed looking the same. There was not one any different than the other one. So you can tell they had a limited budget. Now, yes, if you go by budget, this movie probably would be better than the Rock one because that one had a lot more money. But as far as, you know, action movies, I mean, at least the other one had a little bit more character development. Like these, like it had one person had character development, and all the other ones were just there to be killed. And then when they put on the gear, you couldn't even tell really who the fuck the people were until you know they panned back and saw who was alive and who was dead at the time. And I found that highly disappointing. Like, if I can't tell who you are when you get killed, it's already not a good movie to me. The thing I do like is instead of like Doom guy, they had a Doom girl, and I mean she wasn't bad and all that, but she wasn't as bad as that I would think that this Doom person would be. You know, they could have had her a little more badass. And that ending was fucking horrible. Like, it's one of those ambiguous endings where you gotta assume what happens and all that. But this, the whole lead up to it was like, I wouldn't have done that. And then the whole look of what hell was supposed to look like was shitty. Honestly, I was disappointed. Like, I wasn't even going to review it. But I was like, another video to put out. But I'm like, this movie pissed me off so much. I was like, I need to make a video about this because what the fuck did I just watch? Was pretty much what I was feeling. The characters are super plain. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie, but it reminds me a lot of House of the Dead. You know, when I was a kid, I liked the movie, but once I grew up and started watching or started understanding movies a little bit more, I understood how shitty this movie was, or House of the Dead, and that's why this one fell. For a sci-fi movie, you know, I don't feel like, yeah, it was in space and all that, but as being sci-fi, they had basic weapons, you know, having all this skills or this technology, you would think you would have better weapons, kind of thing. What else? Entertainment. It took like 40 something minutes for the first kill to even happen in this movie. this movie is like an hour and 35 minutes. So that should tell you a lot. I mean, there's some movies that can get by with that, where the first kill won't be for a while in the movie. But when that happens, usually like it's something you care about, or it's a very gory death, especially in down horror. So it makes up for the lack of kills to that point. This movie, when I read that they thought that the other Doom was worse than this one, no. You know, like, this one was like painstakingly, like, stabbed me in the eye is kind of bad. I wouldn't recommend this movie. Yeah, it had a Doom feel to it, but it's not enough for me to be like, oh man. And somebody gave this movie a 4 out of 5. I think it was on Bloody Disgusting. And Bloody Disgusting, what the fuck? Who do you got writing for you? You need to get me to write for you. Because I would do a better job. I'd be more, what's it called? What's the word? Unbiased. I mean, yeah, I gave Pumpkinhead 2 a higher rating than it should be, but it's nostalgia kind of thing. Like, if you grew up watching the Pumpkinhead movies, like, Pumpkinhead is one of the creatures that scares me to this day still. Not like, oh, I have nightmares about it, but it's like, when people ask me, like, what horror movie character would you not want to go against? And it's usually either Pinhead, because I don't want to be tortured, or Pumpkinhead. Because you can't get away from that motherfucker. Yeah, there's Michael Myers and Jason's and all that, and Freddy's. But if you look at it, when they kill you fast. So at least I'll be dead fast. Pumpkinhead kind of fucks with you. Pinhead tortures you. You know, those people are the people, now, the honorable mention would be the hillbillies or the cannibals and Wrong Turn of the Hill of Eyes. If I'm not killed right away. Like, if they start eating me alive, fuck that. I wouldn't want to go against them either. But, moral of that is, Doom, I'm not scared of it at all. Like, it didn't, like, make me like, oh my god, like, this creature is scary or terrifying, and, I mean, it's been a while. Like, only the last horror icon I can say that freaked me out, besides Leslie Vernon, because of how real he was Victor Crowley. And not talking about the Victor Crowley movie, I'm talking about the first Hatchet, when I first saw him, and, it just creeped me out. But, let me get to the rating on this, so I can wrap this video up so you guys can go on with your life. Hopefully, if you were taking a shit while you were watching this video, or taking a bath, hopefully you're about to be done, so we can move on with our lives. Anyways, out of 10, I'll give this one a 3 out of 10. 3. That's how bad I thought this movie was. Don't waste your time. You see it on Netflix, don't watch it. And that's bad to say, because like I said, I never think a movie is too horrible. Like, not saying like a movie's not horrible, but there was always like at least one redeeming factor in a movie. And for this movie, it was the setting, because the setting was creepy. The corridors and all that. One of my favorite scenes is this girl's talking. It was a really touching moment where the exes were talking, and she remembers the first date, and you go, oh, you remember? And she's like, I never forget. And he goes, well, I hate to tell you, I still hate elevators. And as soon as the elevator opened, a creature fucking took him. And it's like, damn. Like, I was expecting him to get down at the bottom, and then he gets taken or something like that. But they were like, bam, took him. I was not expecting that. That was a good surprise. Now, what they did with the makeup effects for that guy was shitty. So it lost me after that. And the bad guy was stupid. I don't know, it just made me it made my brain hurt. And not in a good way. Not like, oh, I'm trying to figure out what this movie is. It was just like, what did I just watch? What did I just put myself through? So I don't want you guys to put yourself through that. So remember, if you see Doom Annihilation on Netflix, avoid it. This is a pass, not a watch. Actually, I might start doing that. Pass a watch. You know, where I might give it a good rating, like let's say longevity and does the drama's good. Well, 2 out of 3 could be good, but the entertainment's bad. I can still say I would not watch it again because there's like movies like, not saying like Frozen 2 is better than any of that, but as an example, you know, it's part of a Disney franchise, but if it was by itself, I probably wouldn't watch it again. You know, but since it's part of Disney, I probably would watch it again. So that it makes a difference. Anyways, thank you for tuning in for another episode of The Audit Critic. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell me what movies you want me to review next. And, you know, song of the video. Song of the video is, I had it ready too. This is, I don't want to butcher this song for my friend, but she knows who she is. I appreciate you. You've been a homie. You showed support. You got me, helped me get to 50, and you know, I don't say it enough, so I'm gonna say it now. Been over. Thank you for the comments and you know just being a fan. You know, and seeing this transition and telling me not to quit, and that means a lot. So my song of the video, because of what the song or what this movie made me feel, it's kind of same. Post Malone's Hollywood Bleeding, or Hollywood's Bleeding, whatever the fuck you want to say it. But that's my song of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned. I got my New Year's video coming out on New Year's. I got the Grudge review coming out. Let's see. What? I'm gonna give you a quick little lowdown of what videos to expect, and maybe in between there, like I said, you can tell me what you guys want to see and what you don't want to see. I got the Grudge. I got, do you think I should do Like a Boss or Underwater? Kristen Stewart or Selma Hayek? And then the 17th is Dr. Dolittle, probably. I believe that's the case. Let's see. 1917, maybe. Bad Boys for Life, I don't know just yet. But yeah, that's some of the videos that's going to be coming out. And I might just do those videos anyways, you know. But as far as like movies, like if you see a movie on Netflix or Hulu you think I might be interested in, or maybe you just want me to watch it and tell me I should review it, as long as you guys share it, obviously, then I'll do it. You know, I'm here to review for you guys as much as I'm doing it for myself. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of The Audio Critic. Stay classy.